You take your computer with you, you check in, you close the door, you lock it, you decide you're going to use the hotel's Wi-Fi spot. Well, you might want to think differently after you listen to our next guest. Cybersecurity expert Keith Squires joins us. Keith, good morning.
Good morning.
Boy, I've done this a million times. I think everybody now, on vacation or not, you still got the office with you. You take your computer along and you use the hotel's Wi-Fi, and you open it up and you're in business. But you're telling me that apparently there's ways that thieves have now that they can steal when you're using those free Wi-Fi spots.
Absolutely. This is a scary scenario. They call this the evil twin hotspot, where the guy's got his laptop and a high-gain antenna, and he's showing a real strong signal, and he's using the same subsystem ID as the hotel hotspot. So you don't really know the difference. You grab his instead. You start going about your business. You log into your banking site, and boom, he's got your user ID and password, and he's in business.
Whoa, and I'm not all that computer savvy, so I can see me accidentally falling into that trap very quickly. What can I do to make sure that doesn't happen?
Well, there's a few things. One is make sure that if you absolutely have to do that type of transaction when you're traveling, do one of two things. Either use your smartphone as your hotspot, so you make sure you're on a secured connection, or subscribe to something that's called a personal VPN, virtual private network, and by paying the fee, $5 to $20 a month, something like that, you can guarantee that you're on a secure channel and no one can get in between there and listen to what you're doing.
Oh, man, it seems like everything nowadays, it just as you think you're safe, and you're in your own hotel, you're doing your online, whatever, your online banking, and now we've got thieves that are able to they're one step ahead of the honest guy, aren't they?
Absolutely. It's a leapfrog game. You have to keep being smart. And, as a user, if you're going to use technology, you've got to be informed. You can't just stick your head in the sand and assume you're safe. You've got to make sure you're using different IDs and passwords. Don't use your Facebook ID for your banking account ID, and make sure you've got some separation there and you're being smart with your passwords. But being online and on public Wi-Fi is horribly insecure to begin with. When someone's faking it, then they're really going to get your goods.
Boy, that's a great piece of advice and something that I was not aware of, so I appreciate the information. Keith Squires, he's a cybersecurity expert. Thanks for that, Keith.
You're welcome.
Yeah, man, I wouldn't even think of that. I wouldn't even think of it.
Well, when we do the show from Washington, D.C.
Yeah, I know, and we use
our Wi-Fi is a public, the Wi-Fi we have to use in that particular hotel is a public Wi-Fi.
Did you ever think about that? I never thought that someone could very easily steal all my information like that.
I was using your computers.
Good. So even if it was hacked into, it was my computer, not yours.